everybody, welcome back live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Happy holidays to all you. Hope you're doing well. Friend of the show in the house, one of my favorite musicians out of Newburyport, Russell Six.
Her heart is a dark thundercloud. Show me where the rolling all around. Way under there ain't no love left to be found. Since you left, it just keeps raining down. She never knew much, but she knew much better. I tried to fly a kite through my stormy weather. I never seen nothing right for you, baby. Never there on time when you need me to be. And among her list of complaints, she don't like the way I stay out. So drink and dance, but we used to run round this town just like rolling thunder. The tank, put that pedal down. When the sun rises, I'll be highway bound. I'm going to keep on riding till the engine breaks down. And I'll walk away from these old brick towns. I never knew much, but I know much better. And I try to stick it out under her stormy weather. Life moves a little too fast for girls who move that slow. I should have known right from the beginning. Nothing but a no good lying, cheating. Whoa, oh, oh. Jeez.
Hey,
One of the first
Russell
songs,
Six.
First songs I ever.
No kidding. You dug back for that one, huh?
I haven't played it in years. I probably should have practiced it first before trying it.
I loved that one. That was nice. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I don't really play it anymore. That's a retired one.
Nice. Russell Six in the house, everybody. Thanks for doing it, my man.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Throw some headphones on. Looks all official that way.
It does.
You get to hear me better, huh?
Wow, so much better.
Yeah, nice, right?
Very clear.
I'll show off my radio voice now for you.
Nice. I like it. It's good.
Sounds great, man. I always joke with you. Russ and I have become good friends over the years, and I always joke with him that he's a very difficult get for me on the show.
It's true. I play hard to get.
I think probably as far as like close friends go, you probably are the toughest. Yeah, can't do it, Drew. I see enough of you. I think that's probably what it is.
And it's probably the easiest for me because like within proximity, I could like throw a football to my house.
Is that right? Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Pretty close, but yeah. I mean, I could probably throw a football that far.
He's a great
I'm
quarterback.
a great athlete. Unbelievable.
Oh man, that's funny. Well, I like that. Happy holidays, man.
Yeah, you as well.
Things good?
Things are good.
Christmas shopping done?
I'm so bad, man.
I know.
I procrastinate, but I need to get on that. I got a few things off the list. We got the tree in, so
You got the tree in?
That's the big part, yeah.
So I mean, I don't know how apparently they still sell trees like up to the day before, because I saw people buying just the other day. And
My stepfather actually has a farm up north, and he sells trees this time of year.
A Christmas tree farm?
Well, he owns a farm, but not a Christmas tree farm, but he sells Christmas trees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But right up until the day before, you'd be surprised people still buy.
Like, what's the point of doing it like the day before?
So there is actually a point to it.
I thought you'd have a story.
No, I've learned over the years that if you get it too early, it will dry out and die. So come Christmas, the kids are pulling the presents from the tree, and all the needles are just going all over the place. So I think there's a benefit there, but aside from that,
and then you probably keep it up through New Year's or something.
I don't know. That's a little.
It's too long.
For me, it's like Christmas is over. We're gonna
bring the tree in for a day and bring it out.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. My family, I guess probably since I was like 12, I used to have, I grew up with asthma, and I think I grew out of it, but we just, for that reason, had the pine allergy and everything, and it would trigger my asthma, and so we always went fake tree after that.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that before from other people. I guess the allergies really...
Oh, man, before remember the nebulizer world? Like, if you had asthma issues, you can... Before that, I mean, go to Maine with all the pine trees. I was being rushed to the emergency room in Maine.
Man, that's sad.
Yeah, it was sad.
I love that, the smell of the fresh pine.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
Yeah.
And I can, in my adult life, I can handle it. But as a kid, I was, and some days I'm certain allergic to things. But yeah, I love the pine too. I actually get the pine car freshener.
There you go.
It's my favorite one. Or vanilla aroma.
That's the way to go. So you get like a fake tree and then just light the Christmas
I've
tree
done that,
scent.
Yeah. I'll also put those pine fresheners in.
Ah,
you ever seen
clever.
that move?
No.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm going to have to keep that one.
I like that one.
When we make the switch eventually.
I stole that one from somebody. That's somebody told me that before.
Good tip.
I know. That's good. How to fake Christmas.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh man, you writing any songs these days or?
Oh man, I gotta get on it. I always write little like tidbits of songs and I never complete them.
Which is a problem for you because you don't name them, if I remember
that's
correctly.
True. That is very true. Yeah. But I do have a notebook with all little like snippets of different songs, but just stringing them together and completing them is the problem.
There you go. Yeah. We had a night. I remember I watched your last show over a few months ago. I just watched it back. Sometimes I go back and just see how good our shows were.
Yeah.
And we watched yours at one point. I had a group of people, and people had a lot of opinions about you not naming songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I won't name names, but can you name? I love that song. Can you name the song?
We'll get there. I don't know.
This song's for me. I don't care about you people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. What's the what do you do for the actual Christmas day?
So I'm gonna we're hosting this year, which is not too excited about.
I thought you were gonna say not by choice. Don't get in trouble now.
No. It's good. But I think it's gonna be a lot. Obviously, all the planning and the food and everything else. But it's
Christmas Eve or day.
So we're gonna have some people over, family, Christmas Eve, and then I think some people are gonna stay over, and Christmas morning's open to whoever is gonna stay. But it'll be nice.
When do you give the you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here line? Is that?
I mean, stay as long as I want. It's fine.
It's a welcoming household.
Yeah.
Good. We had a fun night out the other night. We saw you and I were at the same show and see Martin Sexton at the Firehouse.
That was a great show, man.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I haven't seen him in a few years, but
I know.
Every time I see him, unbelievable. What a venue to see him in too. It's very intimate and small. It was great.
Nice job, John Moynihan. What a speech by John Moynihan. Did you hear that intro?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. He had me ready to go.
I know.
It's like he's a professional or something.
Yeah. I know that Ryan Montblu's coming up. They're doing Yes, Darling.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was him, actually. I saw that advertised. And, you know me, I'm a Ryan fan, too. He's been on this show, but I didn't realize he was doing that.
I didn't realize that he was doing it there either, which was cool. Actually, after the Martin Sexton show, I was like, wow, they got Martin Sexton. Who else is in their lineup? And I saw the Ryan show, got tickets immediately.
Oh, you're going to it. Very good. Yeah. Jumped right on it.
I did.
I've seen those two perform together. It's, where was it? Excuse me. In what's that place? The Rex Theater up in New Hampshire. I saw it, and it was a solo Ryan show.
Yep.
And he brought. I'm sorry, I don't know her name. I've not met her, but she's fantastic.
Yep.
But it definitely like theater. I was like, oh, this woman must have a theater background. And then when I heard he was doing Yes, Darling, I was like, makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
I think you can listen to recordings from the show that he's doing on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted to check it out, but it's gonna be a good time. So Martin Sexton and Ryan, I think they used to tour together back.
They did. Yeah, he talked about that on this show.
Yep.
What did he say? He was like, that's his idol, Martin Sexton. Yeah, he would go to his shows, and I think if I remember correctly, he would try to get people into his music, but he did everything open for him, and so they're good friends. Actually, Martin just sang on Ryan's new album.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
2 bonus tracks.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
he
awesome.
posted a picture on Facebook and he said, "This is starstruck right here. This is when your favorite artist comes in." But Martin has that respect of so many, because the whole, you know that story of him? He sued the city of Cambridge.
I've heard him tell that story.
It's
on
great,
stage,
isn't
actually.
it?
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Basically, they banned busking in Cambridge.
Right.
Which Cambridge and busking, they're like, come on, you can't ban busking.
Right.
And they did, and he was doing that for a while, and he said you can't ban busking, and he sued the city and won.
Yeah.
So all those grinding musicians are like, Uncle Marty.
Inconvenient for Cambridge that they happened to pick on a guy who was performing for probably some of the best lawyers in the world there, around Harvard.
That's true. Yeah, they probably didn't think about that one.
Right.
Huh? Yeah,
it's funny.
And I don't exactly know how the case worked its way out, but I know he didn't lose.
No, he didn't.
Because there's busking there now. So
Yeah.
there you go. If you're busking Cambridge, Martin Sexton, give a thank you someday. Yeah, that was fun. That was that's a great venue. A lot of great shows around here. I think actually Ryan, when he came in, our mutual friend Alex Anthony, Ryan was like in town, and I asked him to come on, and he's like, I'm actually not traveling with a guitar, believe it or not. And I was like, oh, just show up, we'll figure it out. I got a couple and mine was actually pretty banged up at the time, and the one I was traveling with, I was like, damn it, I don't really want to give him this one. And I called Alex. Well, just it had seen better days. I didn't want to be like, Ryan, you want to play my kind of out of tune, and I'm not sure why it's not clicking, but Alex brought his guitar over, and he was like, Ryan, Mom, please play my guitar.
That's awesome.
It was pretty fun.
I wish I came down.
I think you were invited.
I was. I had something. I remember I had something going on that day, but I watched the.
So I always got something going on, people.
I'm a busy guy. I'm a busy guy. I watched that show though. It was great. Yeah, Ryan's, he's awesome. You can hear some of Martin Sexton's guitar playing and songwriting style in Ryan's music too. I think.
I like that.
Notice that. Yeah.
There you go. Well, there's the Martin and Ryan portion of the show. How are you playing out everywhere right now?
Yeah, it slows down this time of year, and then I purposely try not to take a lot of shows around Christmas and New Year's for it being, as busy as it already is, dealing with family and all of that. I am playing tonight, although this probably won't have time to promote that.
What are your Christmas dates?
I don't do anything around Christmas.
You have no Christmas dates?
No.
Nothing.
I mean,
You've literally cleared the whole schedule.
I'm hosting this year, so
It's a full week's preparation.
Exactly.
Okay, very good. Anything jumping out at you after like the New Year or something?
No, nothing in particular.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so bad. I still use a paper calendar. I mean, I put dates into the phone, but I'm always like every day when I wake up, I'm looking at the calendar. I'm like, all right, what am I playing tonight?
Yeah. We had that conversation when we booked this show.
Yeah, that's
I just started a calendar too.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay with it. We'll see.
Yeah.
I just want to keep it going. I got it through December. We'll see if I pick it up in January.
There you go. Well, you're gonna need a new calendar now, unless you got the.
Well, the phone does it to you, but the calendar we started so late in December. I already have the paper sheets for January.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah, we'll be okay on that front.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to Maine. And,
right.
That's maybe where I'll do some calendar work.
There you go. Yeah.
I'll look ahead.
Maine's a great place for that.
A good place for that. In the woods where the pine trees are.
Yeah, exactly.
But speaking of you still hiking these days? I know that dominated a lot of the first time you were on the show because you had like stories of meeting bears and.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was very well. I still I haven't been hiking a lot. I still do have dreams where I'm on the trail, which is interesting. It's like I'm haunted by my experiences.
Really?
I do all the time.
Wow.
But as you know, I have a bad knee, so the bad knee prevents me from doing any super intense hikes.
Can I?
Inside joke.
I think I can PG-13 tell that story.
Yeah.
We're at a show once. We went to see Dave Matthews up in New Hampshire, and of course we had a couple of adult drinks, but it was not that. Russ actually has a bad knee.
I do.
Went down on his bad knee while we were kind of bouncing around to Dave Matthews music. You have never seen somebody bounce up so quickly than Russ, and I got a bad knee. It was the funniest thing. People somehow 10 people down had heard the story too. I didn't even, they either heard you say it or just word traveled. Right. Like, oh no, he's fine. He's got a bad knee. And I'm like, how did that get down there?
Yeah, they were whispering. Everybody saw it. That was an embarrassing moment, but I had my knee brace on, so that was good.
You got to sell it. Yeah.
It's funny now. I've had no problems with my knees for since the summer. In the summer, it was so bad.
Yeah.
It was just even sitting down and standing up. It was popping and getting stuck in pain. But
you're on your feet a lot too. You play standing up, right?
I'd never sit down when I play.
Yeah.
I always stand.
You could. You just don't.
I could. I don't know. There's something about standing.
Yeah. I kind of get that.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm working.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is. A psychological thing. I should be. Standing at attention because I'm being paid to be here.
Yeah.
And sitting down just feels
Who just sits and plays?
I know. What am I on the radio? No, I'm just kidding. No, but I do. I stand a lot. So a lot of the gigs I do are 4 hours at a time.
Yep.
It's a lot of standing. And I seem to always shift my weight to one leg or the other for the entire time I play. And I realize that, when you go home and it's wow.
Yeah.
You feel the muscles are actually sore just from standing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sounds like old guy talk here. We're getting older.
No, man. I was thinking about that as I was talking. I'm like,
I started playing basketball with some guy I hadn't played since pre-COVID.
Yep.
And I got a bunch of my guys. I used to play with them in Beverly, and they had called me, want to jump in on this league? It might be fun. If you're fine, sure. And it's the first guy. It's priceless. Get there a little early. I'm warming up last week for the first game. Yep. And one of the guys I knew really well from Beverly walks in. He's got the big boot on.
Oh,
he's like, I played last week for the first time.
No.
Tore the ACL. Took me 5 minutes minutes on the court. Like,
so bad.
He goes, I just, and I'm there. And I'm like, we better stretch more. You know? It's terrible.
It is.
Terrible. That's a hard one, too, the ACL. It's a long comeback.
Yeah, definitely is. It's not.
And I don't really think, I think the ACL is going to go. It's just going to go. I'm sure stretching helps, but some of that is just.
Yeah, I think it's just the wrong, putting weight in the wrong spot at the wrong time and twisting and turning. And
did you do that? Did you tear your ACL?
I tore my meniscus.
Yeah.
I could be making that up. It's one of those ligaments in your knee, and it's actually still torn. I was told that it wasn't really necessary to try to fix it, unless I'm in like extreme discomfort.
I noticed you reached to your right knee. That's not the bad knee.
Wow, very observant, Drew. That is so true.
That's unbelievable.
I was feeling the need to maybe it would bring back the name of which ligament it was. And, yeah, it is my left knee.
That's funny. Yeah. I mean, not funny.
Yep.
You know what I mean.
You know, a sport you could play where you won't get that injury.
What are you going to say? Pickleball?
Pickleball.
Wrong.
Pickleball.
You are wrong.
Am I?
I've
a lot of pickleball injuries out there.
You would be shocked. It's it's a huge thing.
Yeah.
All these people that think that it's like not a lot of movement, but it's that short, choppy.
Yeah, moving this way, that way.
We got torn ACLs all over the place, my friend.
Wow.
One of my buddy's dads actually did it just within the last year.
Wow.
Pickleball career over.
I'm not going to pick up pickleball. You talked me out of this.
It was right before like the Bradenton, Florida, home first. They lived down there, but yeah, it happened in Florida. He told me.
Not good.
So it happens.
Sneaky sport, I guess.
Violent.
Violent. Oh no.
Oh man! Again, Russell 6 joining us here live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. What are the dreams? Is it that bear?
No, I don't think I've had any bear encounters in the dreams. No, I just have dreams where I'm out there on the trail and
wake up. You think you're in the woods?
Yeah, I'm out there.
That's kind of spooky.
No, it's cool. It's
you like it, yeah.
It's interesting, yeah. But I do. I have the dreams. I wake up. I'm out there in the woods and hike back on the trail. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh no, back to reality, back to the real world.
Oh man,
yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah.
So you're actually dreaming about. You writing songs about the trail?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Did you write songs on the trail, or did you just remove yourself from music?
Yeah, I really. My process when I'm writing songs.
Appalachian Trail, by the way. Did I mention that?
Yeah. Okay. Well, also the Pacific Crest Trail.
Sorry.
And the Long Trail.
Wow.
6.5 days. I always throw that out there. I hustled.
We went deep on that last time. If you want to go find his last interview, it was like probably 9 years ago now. The last time he came on or something.
Oh, at least 9 years ago. I'm not an easy man to get.
Can't get him on the show.
Yeah.
Are you got another one for us? What do you want to?
Sure. I was going to do a Christmas song.
You can do it in the middle if you want. Yeah, sure.
As we're in the season.
You want to get in the Christmas spirit?
Yeah.
I like it. Again, Russell 6 joining us. Newburyport zone. A football throw away, he tells us.
Throw away, that's right.
And he's going to do this on his bad knee, which has been healed since the summertime. Again, thank you to Maeve Power, too, running our show. She's great. Thank you, Maeve, for... I think this is a full year of Maeve producing this show. And if it's not a full year, it feels like it. She's done great over the last year. So thank you, Maeve. You've done an outstanding job. I'm not the easiest one to work with, Russ. I don't know if you know that.
That's why I don't come on the show, Drew. No, I'm just kidding. You're great.
Oh, man. But no, timing-wise, scheduling-wise, I can be a real pain. So thank you, Maeve, for working hard all year. And the boss, Sarah Hayden, with Ryan Rothberg in the house. Our small but mighty team here in Newburyport. We thank you. Russell 6, live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive.
I probably should have tried to play this before I...
Oh, yeah?
Well, that's why we got the tabs in front of us. So we got it. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
A classic.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa. As for me and Grandpa, we believe she'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. But she forgot her medication. She stared out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, she had her prints on her forehead and incriminating claw marks on her back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, As for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandma. He's been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Nell. It's not Christmas without Grandpa, and the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up our gifts or send them back? Grandma got run over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig. I warn all my friends and neighbors, you better watch out for yourselves. And they should never give a license to a man who rides a sleigh and plays the bells. Grandma got run over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Right. Russell Six, little Christmas spirit. Your favorite Christmas song right there, or no?
Good one.
Add it to the list.
Yeah.
The list of Christmas
Okay.
songs. Probably your only chance to play a lot of Christmas music because you cleared the schedule.
That's right.
Here you go.
Well, so actually tonight I'm playing in Portsmouth. They do the Miracle at the Goat.
Oh.
Have you heard of this?
No.
So it's a company that does restaurant bar takeovers.
Okay.
Specifically for Christmas. It's all over the country, if not the world.
Oh.
So they're doing it in Portsmouth at the Goat, and basically they come in and they put Christmas stuff everywhere, and all those like Instagram photo op things and stuff like that. But they did ask me to play some Christmas songs, so I'll sneak a few in.
Sneak a few in.
Yeah.
What is your favorite? You got a favorite? Tough one.
That is kind of a tough
It's
one.
Or favorite Christmas
I think
movie?
my favorite Christmas song is called The Christmas Song.
The chestnuts roasting?
Yes.
Yeah. I think mine is too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I usually answer it anyway.
Yep.
And I definitely got the title wrong last time I answered it because I said chestnuts roasting by an open fire.
Well, at least everyone knows what you're talking about.
Yes.
A Christmas song is so vague. Or
Yeah.
The Christmas song.
Christmas
rather.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great song.
Yeah, awesome song.
Favorite Christmas movie?
Wow, these are tough questions. Favorite Christmas
This is why I don't come on,
movie?
Drew.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to take a pass on that one because I can't think of one in particular that I could say is my favorite. There's a lot of good ones out there, though. What about you? Out of curiosity.
Elf.
Elf's an awesome Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It was very good.
I think it just, and it's like, I don't know if there's been a good one since, really.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
You know, what's the one with, what's the guy's name that used to, big actor, Billy Bob Thornton? Is it Bad Santa?
Oh, that's pretty funny.
So I was taking heat because I've actually never seen that. Isn't that weird?
You are culturally deprived, Drew.
I know. I don't know how that happened. It's just one of those weird things in life.
That
and
is a great one.
And like I'm not waking up in the morning now as an adult being like, you know what I got to do today? But I should.
You should.
I should really do that.
Yeah.
Die Hard, Christmas movie or no?
Absolutely.
I think so too.
Oh, absolutely.
We're so in the minority on that.
It's a Christmas movie.
When they're at the airport and the lights are going, it makes you feel Christmas is gonna be.
100%. There's no argument.
Oh man, where can people find the music? By the way, you should get that out there.
I should get that out there.
Yeah.
I don't really do a lot of self-promotion stuff.
You do the Insta. You're good.
I do have the Instagram. So my Instagram is ramble_on_Russ.
Easy can be.
Yeah.
Ramble from the trail.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, trail name was Ramble.
We learned that last show. Everybody gets a trail name.
Yep, watch the last show. Learn all about that. That's true. Yeah, everybody gets a trail name. there are some funny ones out there, but I was lucky enough to get one that
you like.
Yeah, and didn't make people laugh too much or embarrass me. So
it fits in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a song reference, right? Was it?
It was a reference to the Grateful Dead, Ramble on Rose, which I had been whistling at the time. Yeah. And I must have been whistling it for a day or two because somebody picked up on it and they were like, "Is that Ramble on Rose?"
Yeah.
And I must be a great whistler for them to recognize it.
Oh my! Are you saying that just to stir me up? Because you remember we have a whistling history, don't you?
Do we?
Dave Matthews parking lot.
Oh no! Yeah, I can't be whistling.
Russ says to me, we're trying to find a friend of ours who had showed up late, and Russ goes, "Oh, I'll just whistle. Tell him to find the whistle." And I'm like, I could just call him. And he's like, "No, get out of the way." And I'm like, "Get out of the what?"
Cover your
and he didn't even let me get out of the way. He just whistles, and he has the loudest whistle. I'm not even. Don't even do it in here because you'll break something.
Absolutely.
It is the loudest. Like that. What is the 2 fingers in? Is that
2 fingers? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of those just high pitch,
very loud whistle.
I mean, remember that there was an elderly gentleman a couple cars down. He was very angry.
Yeah, I've been kicked out of places for whistling before. It's not a made up story.
I think he dropped his drink and it's
a very loud whistle. I've perfected it. Yeah.
Dave Matthews parking lot tailgate stories.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good show. It was a good time. Yeah.
That guy couldn't hear anything, unfortunately.
I feel bad. He probably didn't enjoy the show as much.
Wildest whistle I've ever heard.
Yeah,
no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
Oh man. New Year's plans. What do you do for New Year's? Let's just get your whole schedule.
So
amateur hour. You stay in.
My girlfriend Julia's father. New Year's Eve is his birthday, so we do dinner with them every year. This year we're going to do dinner a little bit earlier, out in Salem, Mass, and then. Nice. I might see you in Salem. I'm not sure.
Oh, our plans are crossing. Plans are crossing.
So afterward, our friend Alex Anthony, he invited us to kind of go out in Salem, and I think we're going to do a little New Year's Eve thing in Salem. Nothing crazy.
Been calling it Alex Anthony New Year's.
Yep.
Yeah. He's been on me lately because he moved to my neck of the woods.
Yep. Right.
Salem. I'm Danvers. It's where I live, and it's a busy time of year.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm incredibly busy. Yep. I mean, you don't even get started on you. But he's very good about reaching out. We want to do something. I just last like a few times. I'm on a streak of no's, and I really don't like being the no guy.
Right.
He's got a point system now. He's deducting me points. It's not good. It's not good.
That's ridiculous.
I know. I don't know what to do about it.
But that's funny.
Besides get out with him.
Yeah.
That's good. Jules is good?
She's great. Yeah, she's doing pretty good.
Hi, Jules. She'll watch the show.
Yeah, she will.
She's a big fan. She watches all of them.
Actually, so sometimes, and I would recommend doing this with this show, we'll get the YouTube on the TV, and we'll binge watch some of your shows.
Yeah.
I especially like seeing some of the other musicians that you have on, but yeah, the shows are great.
Yeah. Yep. I do that too. I put it on the Chromecast.
Yep. What's your show watching snack? Do you go for popcorn or?
Not because I'm anti-popcorn, but no. No. I tend to, when I watch my show, I'll be honest, I tend to like make a drink. I don't know why.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah. And I watch shows every day. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
No. But not always like alcohol. Sometimes.
No, sure.
Sometimes a nice whiskey in my show is nice. I enjoy that.
Yep.
But like coffee. I'll have a coffee. Try to stay awake and see what we can do better.
Sure.
Yeah. I like that you jumped right to alcohol. I know I led you that way.
No, that was my answer.
Oh, that's funny. But no, yeah, I don't think I tend to eat too much when I.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll think about that. Next time I have popcorn, I'll send you a photo.
Yeah.
So that's good. Again, Russell Six joining us live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive, coming at you as we approach the holidays. It felt like it came up quick this year.
Yeah, it did.
2024 resolutions, plans.
Oh,
things to be better at.
So many things I could be better at.
Calendars.
Calendars for sure.
Yeah. My list of like things to be better at is like so long.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of things to do. I think number one on my list, in all seriousness, would be to make more appearances on the show.
Oh, that's
number
nice.
Two
that's
would probably. Number two, I need to make a commitment to just be more healthy in general, eat better,
Me too.
sleep better.
That's on my list.
Exercise regularly. And I know that's like a cliche kind of New Year's resolution, but I really got to do it in this new year.
Want to play basketball? We need some players. There's torn ACLs out there.
I'd probably be terrible with my bad knee.
I
don't have the jump shot anymore.
I believe we lost by 46 points the other night.
No, you didn't, did you?
So it was bad.
Yeah, so there's like...
and it was like a close game at halftime. I don't know what happened.
People fell apart at the end.
And we were only running. We got tired,
Basketball is exhausting. I mean,
Full court.
Imagine. Back and forth. It's a lot.
And you don't like practice either. So when things start kind of unraveling, you don't have like the...
Oh yeah.
Your bread and butter plays to go back to, or
the bread and butter plays. You guys like drawing up schematics.
Oh, it's serious.
Really?
We have like
people take it really
we have like our captain. He's kind of a coach, and Yeah, he'll get on guys too.
Really?
That's kind of uncomfortable.
He's just screaming. It's like
don't shoot, put past the ball, move the rock.
Yeah.
I think he's right.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to have that, keep the game going. Yeah.
Very hard-nosed coach.
It's fun.
But that's Beverly. Eating healthy is the one for me, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so easy with crazy hours. You work crazy hours, musician.
Yeah,
it's like just,
I know.
Sleep cycles are off. Sleep is another one.
Sleep, it's a big one, especially as you get older.
I feel like you're okay on sleep.
I've been good lately, but it's like as you were saying, some of those strange hours, right? So sometimes I'll be getting home at 2 a.m. Sometimes I'll be getting home at 3 a.m. Sometimes it's regular. So unless I'm keeping like a normal sleep pattern, you can get lost in it, and then you're not getting.
It's the worst, and you're right. You can go into like I do feel it, like it's a fog.
Oh yeah.
And you can just live with it. Yeah. And I've been doing the early thing, not as early as I first started, but 12 years, like started at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Now I'm up to like 5 a.m., but doing the early mornings for so long and just not being on the normal sleep schedule, like even when I'm in a REM sleep, dreaming about whatever, the woods, I can feel myself dreaming. I'll like snap out of it after a couple hours and be like, oh, where am I? What time is it? Have I missed something?
Yep.
And then like try to,
worst.
It's terrible.
The worst feeling in the world.
Oh, and it's, you got 4 more hours. Okay.
Yep.
It's terrible.
Or the worst is that when I have the opportunity to get regular sleep, I'll wake up at 4 a.m.
Yep.
Not be able to fall back asleep. That's it. That's all you're getting. So I slept for like a few hours, and then it's just
I try to do the screen, like they say screens are bad. I get that. I try to go away from those, but that's hard too.
It's tough. It is.
It's such a big part of the lifestyle.
Yeah.
But See, I don't think I've slept even on the weekends. 6 a.m. That sun comes up.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping through it.
Yeah.
Somebody told me at a Christmas party the other night, there's an app or like an alarm clock. Maybe it's an actual alarm clock thing. Maybe not an app, but it mimics the sun rising with light for a half hour.
Interesting.
So like they will gradually start to light up the room. Mm-hmm. A half hour up to your alarm clock, so you can have kind of an eased into wake up and not be so jarred.
Huh, that's interesting. I'll have to
I
look
forget
into
the name
that.
of it. Yeah, I was going to look into it too. I thought that was good. How's your brother doing? Another guy I can't get on the show.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Call him out. It could be like UFC. I'm calling him out. You're next.
Dan 6, you're coming on the show if you're watching this right now.
Yeah.
He's doing good. He actually just got an injury to his finger.
Oh God.
Just preventing him from playing music for at least 5 more weeks.
Is he building something?
I think that actually he was hitching a trailer, the typical Maine stuff, and he heavily loaded trailer, and the hitch fell on his finger. His finger got between the ball and the trailer hitch.
Oh, sorry, Dan.
Yeah, it's rough, but aside from that, very well. We'll get him on here eventually.
Okay, cool. Coming to Christmas?
Yes. Yeah.
You guys jam? Russell 6 jam parties?
Yeah. After a few drinks, coffees.
I like watching it. You post videos sometimes of you and Dan. You guys are fun.
Yeah,
good chemistry.
Yeah, he's a great musician. He really is. Good songwriter. You'll have to have him on.
I will have to have him on, won't I, Russ?
Yeah, we'll get him.
Force him in.
But yeah,
he's up in Maine too, right? So,
yeah. He's up near Sunday River.
Nice.
So.
He ski?
Much more of a snowboarder. I'm sure he can ski, but
do you ski with that knee?
This knee? Don't even get me started, Drew. I also snowboard, but I grew up skiing.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out there one day. But I haven't skied in a few years. I think I'm going to jump back in this year.
Yeah, I don't think last year is probably the first time that I can remember that I actually did not go once in the season.
Yeah. Well, COVID and the economy and everything.
Yeah. And the knee.
the knee. Yeah, probably more than knee, right? In all seriousness?
Yeah.
All right, very good. You play us out with something fun. I don't care what it is. But you got the Russell 6 here. Nice enough to join us, play some of his music. Again, go follow his Instagram. He's pretty good about, what do you say, decently good about promoting shows?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Ramble on. Russ, what was it again? Ramble _?
It is Ramble_on_Russ.
Okay, there you go. Go find him on Instagram. Go find him. He plays out all around, all over. Russell 6 is fantastic. Thanks for coming on the show, my man. This was fun. Happy holidays to all of you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you to May Power producing the show today. We'll see you next time live at Drew's house.
Something here out with this world that we live in. Everybody take, nobody giving. War on drugs and terrorism. Feeling more threatened by these politicians. Smartphone beeping, Facebook creep. The nation generation let nobody think that no need for human beings. Living in a rap as a matter of fact. Got an app for that. I'm keeping it up. I wanna take all that I gotta throw it all away. Forget a little bit of space, yeah. The ups is space in my heart. Keeping it up. I wanna take all that I got. I'm gonna throw it all away. space, name the place, comes and goes, change face. Work for pay, life fades away. Starting today in a brand new way. I'm gonna change the way I think, the things that I say. Give it up and give it up, it's never too late. Take all that you've got, give it all away. I'm giving it up, I wanna take all that I gotta give it all away. Flip a little bit of search, yeah. Free up some space in my heart, my heart, my heart. I'm giving it up, I wanna take all that